Hi guys, I'll join you again with another video. This is a game called The Crew Motorfest and it's on the PC. Right, so the reason I'm recording this and this video is here is yesterday I had an email from Ubisoft offering me play this game for free for 3 days, up to 5 hours of gameplay. And so I thought I'd record my progress. This is first time goes of everything. There's nothing edited or nothing. It's just rough and ready as it should be. Anyway, I'm curious about this games because I like games like this, but I haven't really got on with the Crew's previous games. I've got to be honest. I haven't. The first one was okay. The second one I just could not get on with it at all. So I was a bit curious, and then when I had the email, I thought, oh well, I might as well give it a go now. It's for free, you know. Give it a go. And so here it is.
Look alive. You're at the Motorfest. Gather up, everyone. Photo time. Everyone, settle down. I know you're all excited. That chopper ride is always a trip. So, welcome again to the Motorfest. I'm Malu, the Motorfest PR, and I'm here to get you up to speed. You are our special guests, athletes, festival goers, car lovers, all gathered here in majestic Hawaii. These are the festival grounds, but we've got the whole island set up for you. We've created a place where you can drive anything, from the iconic to the super customized. It's a Motorfest branded lovingly crafted car culture celebration. We call these lovelies the playlists. And I'm not just reading from the Motorfest app here either. I tried them out before you arrived. And here, let me show you. This playlist is a unique Motorfest experience. It's called Made in Japan.
So, first off, this is my first control of the car. Some cars control absolutely amazing, some cars are very torquey, and I did a bit of a more of a battle to keep them on the track, as you'll see if you watch the video to the end. And you can see I'm awful at the moment. It's just, I haven't raced, didn't play the racing game in ages, so I'm very rusty, but I do get a bit better as time goes on. Oh my god, I'm watching it back now as I'm... Oh, maybe I should cut this out. Anyway, the cars are extremely good. They're very... Oh, don't go by the way I'm playing on here, honestly. It's just me getting used to using controller and racing again for the first time in, like, I don't know how long I played again with this. Anyway, the cars themselves, this car I had trouble controlling, but other ones coming up very shortly in the video, so you could see I had no trouble at all controlling. I was really good with them. This sort of vehicle is quite torquey, and if you like too much accelerator, you just end up in the wall, and that's what's happening with me. It takes me a bit to get used to cars like this, but there we go. Honestly, the cars are spot on. The control is spot on. And as you say, you see me driving erratically. It's just me. It's not the cars themselves. They're realistic, I think. I do think they're quite realistic from what I've played so far. Anyway, I've played about an hour into the game. I've got from the 14th to the 17th to go as much as I can. So here's my progress. I thought I would narrate over it to give you an idea how I viewed it as I was going along. As you can see, I'm last place in this one because I crashed so much. But there we go.
Street racing my way through mountains and motorways was amazing. But the next playlist was Off-Roading Addict, a chance to race into the wild. Driving off-road gives you an opportunity to carve your own path, to explore the open expanse. The island becomes your playground. Total freedom becomes your creed. Fours, pickups, quads, you're given every chance to go off the beaten path. Is freedom, improvisation, But the next playlist is all about the competition. Aptly named the Motorsports playlist, this one is for the pros. Motorsports is built around racing to the top, the thrill of competing, but it's also about strategic.
This section of the game, I know it's like the intro races, but I actually love this. I haven't actually done it in the main gameplay yet, but this, oh, I love this. This was spot on. The cars were like glued to the track, and really good. Really enjoyed this. Yeah, so overall, I'm not sure I like the game. I just don't know. I couldn't get into the Forza Horizon games. I just don't know what it was. Some bits of it I liked, some bits of it I didn't. This is obviously reminds me a lot of that game. Of course it does. Everyone's going to be comparing them. But I don't know. I think it suits me better than the Forza Horizon games, but not saying it will suit everyone, but it suits me so far. A bit confusing. Some things it takes you to events, you think you're going to like race them, and then it says, no, you're not going to do this one, you're going to do the next one. And that's a bit confusing, I'm not quite sure what that's about. Maybe it's because you can only do certain events when you've got a certain level, maybe that's to do with it, I'm not sure. Anyway, as you've seen, I was first in that race, and this one again, I think I got on quite well with these again. This year? No, I'm still doing this.
Vintage Garage, a playlist.
Oh, it's the old cars. No, I think I come off on this one as well. Didn't do too good on this. Anyway, yeah, it seems pretty tight. I've had a few glitches. I'm trying to put the game back on today. I put it on and I had no sound, so I turned it back off, put it back on again. And it did come through eventually, and it worked fine. And this is this bit of the gameplay I did last night, and I start the main races. I started them today because the intro and everything went on so long. And I left the cutscenes, the videos in, because some people out there appreciate that sort of stuff. In reality, if I was when I'm playing this for myself, I would just skip through everything, you know, as probably most of us do. But overall, I like the vibe of the game. It's pretty good. The cars handle amazing, really handle well. Too realistic at some aspects. That's why I do so bad at some of them. But there's like a noticeable difference between racing a retro car like this, or like the Formula 1 type or Formula 2 type cars I was racing just now. There's a heck of a difference. You feel they're totally different. There's not like arcadey and they all feel the same. No, there's a real difference. And for the cars, I will probably give this a 10 out of 10 because they're spot on, I think. And as I say, and if you watch later in the video, there's some cars I really cannot drive at all, and it's just down to me getting used to them because they're talky and stuff. But honestly, I think it's one of the plus sides of it is the cars on this are superb, really good.
So, out with the old and in with the new, they say. The next playlist is legendary. Lamborghini. A playlist to truly experience the iconic, the trailblazing. I'm running out of adjectives here. As soon as you saw that Lamborghini logo, you knew what this playlist was going to be. Some of the most recognizable car designs in existence at your disposal.
I love this this race. The cars handle superb in it, absolutely brilliant. Loved it. And so the game itself is an open world. Reminds me a lot of Test Drive again. Another game you could compare it to, Test Drive Unlimited, which I absolutely loved. It's a lot of similarities with other games, and yes, there's probably nothing much original about this game. I would say that, yes. Originality, no, my marks would be very low out of 10. Gameplay is very good. As I said earlier, cars are superb, especially ones like this. Really, really good. So it's just down to individual if you want to buy this game or not. I think it's £34 to buy it, but I'm not always out with the DLC. It could be the DLC. The DLC is £31.99 for a year. I know that much. I'm not sure the price of the game. So, I'm not sure if you can get it on other platforms, but I'm using this to the Ubisoft platform. I'm not sure if you can buy it on Steam, which I would if I was going to get it, I suppose, for there. And anyway, if you've check your emails if you've got a Ubisoft account, because you might have this thing on here. You missed yesterday playing it, but if you've got time over the weekend, you've got 5 hours of gameplay you can do, which I think is a pretty cool idea, because it gives you to know the game properly. You're not like playing a 20-minute demo and shows you the best bits of the game and you think, oh, this is really good, and then you buy it, then it's absolutely disappointing. This is actually the beginning of the game. This is as it is. So I like this idea, and I think more game companies should do this. I really think it's a good idea.
And there's no better place to express yourself. Show off your flair. Customize your ride. It's a car culture buffet. Keep up. We're going to go meet the star of the show. Your car, of course. Come on. It's time for you to pick your ride. Once you pick your car, I'll hand you over to Kara, your personal AI assistant. When in doubt, you can always rely on her to guide you.
Engaged. All engines go. Hello, driver. I'm Kara. Let me assist you in choosing a playlist. Made in Japan. Race over asphalt and drift through neon in a journey through Japanese car culture. Hawaii Scenic Tour. Discover, explore American muscle. Show up your street racing spirit by driving some of the most classic and memorable US muscle cars. Made in Japan. Let's complete this playlist. We put this playlist together to give you a taste of Japanese racing culture. race vehicles are a modest dream, these souped-up speeders pack a pile of torque. You'll be doing everything from drifting in the mountains to racing heavily customized vehicles. And there's no one better than Japanese speed racers to show you the ropes. You'll get extra detail real soon, but let's head to the container first.
So, yeah, excuse my driving.
Here we go.
I'm not good in open world. Not good anyway, but you know, it is what it is. This is a first. Is this actual race now? Or is this one of the previews? I think this might be one of the previews actually. And then I go to the race then in a minute. Yeah, it could well be. Anyway, the graphics are really good. Cinematics are very good. It does give you a really good vibe in the game. I do enjoy that. Yeah, so I was going to say something then it's gone. It's gone. Should have come back.
We made sure you discover almost everything the Japanese drivers have to offer. Let's move on to another activity. We couldn't take you to Japan, so we brought Japan to you. There's a special gathering tonight at the Japanese temple, the start of a whole new experience. Here's what to expect when getting there. A traditional Japanese summer vibe and lots of kyusha cars, meaning iconic, classic, and made in Japan. On top of this, expect some exciting encounters. That's right. Motorfest has got some killer people to introduce you to an authentic Japanese racing experience. Don't worry, you'll meet them soon enough.
く来たな。その度胸は買ってやる。
Sorry you had to wait, kid. Want to show us what you can do? Try this car then.
So, this is the first race. This is my first ever attempt at it. And yeah, it is what it is. Keep watching to see how we get on. The race felt quite good. The track was nice design. Yeah, can't really fault it really. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm running out of things to say. I'm watching it back now. Can't really. It's okay. It's decent. So it's up to you guys if you want to buy this game or check this like extended like gameplay out for a few days. It's worth checking out. This does seem much better to me than the Crew 2, way better. Yeah, it's a different game. It's much better altogether. I think it's much tighter on it, much good. I don't know, put in the words, but it is a lot better. And I'm tempted to buy this, and I may buy it. I don't know yet. I'll have to have a good think about it. But I have enjoyed it, so what I've played so far. And I haven't really found anything negative to say about it, really. Other than this originality, obviously, it's been done before in different formats. Forza and Test Drive and stuff. But the leveling, can't really fault it. The leveling system is pretty good. If you win races or get high up in races, you get unlock upgrades. That works okay. That's decent. And yeah, we go.
By the way, do you know what NSX stands for?
New sports car experimental.
I wasn't asking you, Hina.
See that awesome canyon on the left? Eyes on the road, Hina. That festival mood they set. Feels just like our own traditional festival back home.
Guest は車の扱いを心得てるらしい。面白いじゃないか。
Good job, driver. New challenges lie ahead. Our next stop, Kaneohe. The pack is waiting for you there. and is willing to show you some more of the racing culture. Wangan-sen, also called Tokyo Bayshore Route, or Route B, is a famous stretch of highway for street racers. Almost every racer in the 80s and 90s knows about it. In fact, some of the best drivers have pushed their engines on this very road. Even notorious racing groups, like the Midnight Club, cut their teeth here. And that's what slightly inspired our next event.
Hey there. Word in the street is that you shine like a real hasheria with my NSX. Got me interested.
Well, then I believe you're in for a treat.
Oh, yeah? Well, bring it on.
The show continues, kid, but watch out. You're driving Ren's Skyline this time, and there's no word to tell you how crazy she is about that car.
Can't blame her. The R34 is a legend.
It's a kaiju.
The Skyline is an icon. It's a powerful car that takes skill to control.
Yep. Ren spent years taming that beast. That car got nicknamed Godzilla for a reason.
So basically, you crash Ren's car, better leave the planet.
This race and this car were absolutely really good. As I said, this is all first time gameplay for me, so I'm still getting to know the tracks, but it handled really well. Yeah, definite differences. As I say, some games you pretty much, they're very arcadey. Well, this is arcadey, yes, but it's, you know, like, I don't know, the cars are pretty decent. The definite, I don't know how to express it, realism to it, you know, definitely. And yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this out if you can. If you can get a demo, or if you're going to go on this test for a few days like I've got here. I'm not sure if it's open to everybody. I don't really know, because I don't know anything else in the Ubisoft account. But I definitely would, if you're a car racing fan, I would definitely check it out. You've got nothing to lose. Buying it is up to the individual. I have enjoyed it so far, I've got to be honest. I just say I'm not really sure, because I've been put off with like the recent Forza games. I've enjoyed them, but there's just been something about them which has not really stuck with me. Or glitches or something in them, I just don't know. It's always been something that's put me off. An hour into this, I haven't really found anything put me off this yet. So there was one event race thing coming up which I really struggled with because I couldn't get on with the car. That's just down to me. Now every event it was like that, and I couldn't win races or get second or first or third or whatever, then I probably would give up. But because there's other stuff which is hard and there's easier stuff, it just is enough then to keep you going, and what have you.
Watch the car.
fighting.
Impressive drive. Ren will be happy to know that the Skyline has once again shown its supremacy.
Well done. Let's move on to the following event. Modern drifting technique was perfected by Japanese gearheads who raced in the mountains in order to keep city pedestrians safe. Along with suboptimal road conditions, these mountain passes are filled with hairpin turns and other challenges. Drifting is the best way to take sharp turns without losing speed. In Japan, we call these passes toge. There's even a toge style of racing. The winding mountain roads of Hawaii are as close as we could get to Japan, so we figured it would be a good place to teach you. And one last thing. A toge race usually features only 2 racers. You got it. You're in for a duel.
It's just you and me this time. Why don't we put the whole festival euphoria on hold for a while and get a proper face-off? Let me show you what toge is all about. I've seen what you can do.
大丈夫だ。
Plus, I'll give you some tips on the way.
This was the event I struggled with. I just couldn't get used to the car. It was all over the place for me. It's just I couldn't get used to it. The car was very talky, and I just struggled with it. It's the only really part of it I have struggled with. Is just this. And when I going down the hill a bit later, I did seem to get a bit better, and I was picking up my speed a bit, get a bit more control. But again, it's just getting down to know the game, you know.
This technique isn't easy, but when you pull it off, you feel like the greatest driver alive, and the coolest. Tonight your ride is a 3rd gen 2002 Mazda RX-7. Lightweight, compact, a sick rotary engine, and one hell of a look. That's Tanada's car, and she seems pretty confident you can beat me with it. Let's prove her wrong. Take care of that car. Hina trusted you with it. There's a tunnel coming. It gets tricky at high speed. Make sure you don't lose control. And now, all the way down. That's the best and also the toughest part, so stay sharp. Just a few more laces and this is it. Come on, show me some real toge driving.
You'll get it next time for sure, driver. Modern drifting technique was perfected by Japanese gearheads who raced in the mountains in order to keep city pedestrians safe. Along with suboptimal road conditions, these mountain passes are filled with hairpin turns and other challenges. Drifting is the best way to take sharp turns without losing speed. Let's complete this playlist. We're very proud and grateful to present what is probably the most homemade playlist of all. The heart of this one is entirely composed of mountains, jungles, volcanoes, and oceans. But I'm not going to tease you more. I'll let you discover what you're going to experience through the next video. You're in for the Hawaii Scenic Tour. Another activity awaits. You must have felt it since your arrival. This island is something. And because there is no place like this in 5 oceans, the Motorfest has crafted an experience focused on it. But before exploring Hawaii, let's celebrate it with a quick tour on the Motorfest grounds. driver. How's the race going on this brand new Motorfest circuit? A bit intense, isn't it? But no pressure. The key word here is exploration. You don't have to win to move on to the next race. Enjoy the ride. Victory's just a bonus here. And while we're here, let's start with a guided tour of the Motorfest grounds. Everywhere on this track, you will feel the Hawaiian connection to elements. Look at these sharks. They mark the entrance to the water area.
And this is the last race of this video. I did love this car, especially when the spoiler kept lifting up when you were turning the corners and on different things, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, so let me know what you think, guys. If you want to see more of this, let me know. I'm going to record in as much as I play over the next couple of days, and if there's enough demand, I don't know, I may get the game here. I just don't know. I'm waiting to see. I'm not sure. I'll have a think about it. Just let me know, and otherwise until next time, bid you bye for now. Stay safe.
You know this volcano? It's the car meet. Social hub, custom shows, main stage stuffs. You already got the drill, right? Birds up there are a tribute to the last element, air. This is also where you'll find the drift track, first arena of the Drift Experience playlist. Motorfest Ground Tour is coming to an end, but I still think this was a little intense for this playlist. Why don't we start the real Hawaii Scenic Tour with a more relaxed journey around this amazing island? You'll get a real guide this time, I promise. Congratulations, driver. On to the next one.